Hello, water signs, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do is to engage you in a brief discussion slash reading on what you can do or some tools that you could utilize to not only improve your mediumship abilities, ladies and gentlemen, but to hone your psychic awareness. Okay, rest assured that this reading simply will not resonate for each and every one of you out there, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the valuable information that you're seeking so that you can at least apply some of the techniques that I am about to share with you. And, ladies and gentlemen, rest assured that some of the techniques that I'm sharing to you might already be techniques that you have already incorporated into your life. Okay, if you like this reading or discussion, or if it resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. Okay, so we're only going to be focusing on this month, and I'm going to share with you tools with which you can use, water signs, to become a bit more effective in your communication with spirit and to hone your psychic awareness. Okay, let's get started here. I have my cards here, so let's go on and just shuffle up and pull a few cards to just give you a few tools that you could utilize. Okay, Spirit, what tools would water signs benefit from understanding or incorporating into their lives for the month of February? What tools would you like them to utilize here? We're going to start off, ladies and gentlemen, with your overarching tool, and then I'm going to select 3 more cards here to just give you additional information here. Okay, let's see here what we have. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have impression versus expression. Now, that's your overarching tool, ladies and gentlemen. And what this card is saying, and what Spirit is saying with this card, or wants you to understand, is that there are certainly multiple ways that we receive information from Spirit. It could be in words, ladies and gentlemen, images, or feelings. But how we relay, or in fact express, the information, okay, back to the recipient must be carried out with due consideration and utmost care and sensitivity, water signs. Many mediums are taught that you should always give what you get when delivering a message. In a sense, ladies and gentlemen, that's certainly it's true. But as mediums, we must also honor that many people look to us to assist them with their grief and are often still distraught, no matter how much time has passed since their love or since their loss. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that while we must be open to any spiritual impression, okay, we are responsible for conveying a sensitive what? Expression. Okay? Understand that people pass over to the spirit world in a variety of ways, to include but not limited to natural causes, unexpected illnesses, or other circumstances. When you give off information, it's a delicate process, ladies and gentlemen. For example, if you are impressed with a scene of someone's passing, then you must be sensitive and discerning when you express the information to the sitter. Okay? It's possible they could be very emotional as they're still going through the bereavement process. They don't need to relive every detail of the experience over and over again. Okay? So communicating that you are aware of a type passing, and if possible, ladies and gentlemen, which area of their body was affected, as well as their relationship to the sitter, is often enough evidence for the recipient. Be kind and be compassionate, as having an inherent sensitive nature is always, ladies and gentlemen, certainly a great asset for any medium to possess. Okay? So this is impression versus expression. Okay? So let's go on and just select 3 more cards to just give you 3 additional messages here or tools. We have, okay, practicing patience. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that while you may not see it as a tool here, it is. Patience certainly is a virtue. Okay? And understand that a connection with spirit requires constant practice. Much like muscles in your body that need constant exercise to keep them strong and to, ladies and gentlemen, keep them healthy. Exercise builds a sound body and mind. So it's just as important to nurture your spirit, which is a practice of ongoing development and ongoing patience. When developing your relationship with spirit, ladies and gentlemen, there will be times when you'll feel frustrated or impatient with your process. I've been at this for over 30 years and I'm still learning and still at times impatient. You know? Understand that this is quite normal. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, to understand that this is a lifelong development. So practice patience with yourself as well as with spirit when you feel stuck, when you feel blocked, ladies and gentlemen, or even when you feel disconnected. If you randomly, since this card has somehow randomly appeared here in your reading, just practicing patience here, that's giving me a clear sign that it's time that you, ladies and gentlemen, again, learn to and practice a bit more patience in your life or in some aspect of your life, particularly with this mediumship development. It might even take time to kind of step back from your development and further your own soul. But understand that we all need to take care of ourselves to be the best vessel to communicate with spirit. And a great way to learn is by simply observing, being aware, and witnessing mediumship, ladies and gentlemen. So, this might be a good time to watch another medium demonstrate spirit. And studying your peers and mentors and their work can often bring inspiration, ladies and gentlemen, new techniques, and motivation to your own practice. Perhaps there's another aspect, ladies and gentlemen, of spirituality you have been drawn to study. Consider learning Reiki, practicing yoga, or going on a sacred journey to a land that has been calling you. Okay, it's time when you're doing this, it's also time that you replenish your energy. Keep in mind, water signs, if you like this reading or if it resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So next tool we have is ethical awareness. So you might ask, what in the world is ethical awareness? Well, I'll tell you. Understand that service, ladies and gentlemen, to spirit is, and service to spirit and strong ethical awareness are usually at the heart of mediumship. Whenever you're offering evidential messages, ladies and gentlemen, they should always be delivered in a loving, in a kind, and in a healing manner. Remain conscious of what you're sharing. It should be relevant, authentic, and meaningful to your sitter rather than harmful, destructive, or hurtful. Likewise, ladies and gentlemen, a message should never be forced on the living or randomly given without permission, which some of us tend to do a lot from the recipient. It's important to respect the living and their desire to receive from spirit. As mediums, we don't get to choose the spirits with whom we communicate. And being of service to others, or in being of service to spirit, it's really important for us to remain unbiased and simply be the channel for healing communication. Remember that spirit communication is certainly a three-way process between the medium, the sitter, and a spirit. Maintaining a high level of ethical awareness ensures mutual respect among the medium, spirit, and the recipient. So, ladies and gentlemen, a great way to try to or to practice ethical awareness is to become a bit more mindful of your own behavior and how it impacts those around you. If you feel you're being overly judgmental, for instance, take a moment to breathe in the energy of compassion. Notice how your behavior changes as you adapt and even change your ethical values. This will certainly help you see the world without judgment and become the best medium, ladies and gentlemen, that you can be. Okay? Ethical awareness. So let's select another card, ladies and gentlemen, and keep in mind, if you like this discussion or if it resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? Now, water signs, I do currently have an active $15 off coupon on my website with which you may apply to any of the readings shown there, or we could certainly customize the reading based on your requests. So, with that said, let's get on to our next card here. We have, or tool, Psychic Touch here. Wow. And guys, following these mediumship readings, I'm going to go on and just get back to my book reviews and also to try to give you some resources to help you to help hone these abilities that I'm sharing with you, or these tools. So with Psychic Touch, ladies and gentlemen, Spirit wants you to understand that energy is certainly everywhere. You radiate energy, leaving traces of your presence everywhere. Psychometry is a practice of using items infused with someone else's energy, enabling you, ladies and gentlemen, to gain past and present information about that information. Items like jewelry, clothing, or even a chair can have a strong presence of someone's energy. A bit like a psychic imprint, if you will. Understand that this is certainly a wonderful and easy technique to practice when you are developing your psychic and mediumship skills. Some of you might already be doing this now. So to start, for those of you who are interested, sit with someone and ask to hold an item of importance that belonged to the person's loved one in spirit. Open, ladies and gentlemen, your awareness and allow your consciousness to connect with the item, and then feel if the spirit loved one who owned the item will make their presence known. When working with spirits, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly important to bring in evidence that can be validated to confirm the message you give. As you hold the item, see if you can sense the relationship of the spirit to the sitter. Perhaps you can sense what they like to do, or whatever types of hobby or their career that they have. Notice any physical details about the spirit that may come forward. Reach out to the spirit and see if you can connect with a name that's significant. When practicing with mediumship, don't be afraid to share every little detail of what you're receiving. You will be surprised by the validation you may receive. You can also practice these techniques with an object belonging to someone living. So this tool not only calls for psychic it shows you're using psychic touch, but you're also utilizing clairsentience, clairaudience, and clairvoyance. You're feeling to hear and you're feeling to touch things here. So this is your reading, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope that it has offered food for thought. Once again, if you like this discussion, be sure to like and share. Give it a big thumbs up and share with others to whom you think might benefit, okay? I certainly look forward to hearing your comments, and bye for now. Thanks a lot.